Miss Long here from Lakeview Cottage Kids, and today I want to show you how to do something that has become very, very popular and looks like it's complicated, and it can be if you don't know just exactly what to do, but once you do, it's very simple and I think you'll want to use it a lot. And this is called corner to corner crochet, and you'll see it many times referred to as C with the number 2 and then C, corner to corner. And you can use this for so many things. It can be for a scarf, it can be for a blanket, it can be for just a lot of different things, pillows. So I want to show you how to do this, and this is going to be just the basic of how to start and to keep going. In another video I'll show you how to end that off so that you can finish the whole corner to corner project. So in order to do this, what you want to do is take your yarn. In this case, I have a number 4 weight, and I'm using an H hook. And what you want to do is make your slip knot, put it on your hook, and in this case, want to chain. This is how you start for any corner to corner. Chain 6. So there's 4, 5, 6. Now you're going to do double crochet. And most of the time, corner to corner is using double crochet. In some projects, I have seen that people are using half double crochets throughout the project, but here we're going to use double crochet, and you'll see that all the time. So we're going to count down to the 4th stitch from the hook, 1, 2, 3, 4, and do a double crochet in that chain, do a double crochet in the next chain, and a double crochet in the last chain. Okay, so there's what it looks like to start with. Now we're going to chain another 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and do the exact same thing we did before. We're going to count to the 4th chain from the hook, 1, 2, 3, 4, and do a double crochet in that chain, double crochet in the next chain, and a double crochet in the last chain. Okay, now this part is where people get a little bit confused, but what you want to do is kind of just turn everything in the middle and take your hook and go into this opening that was created earlier on. Do just a slip stitch. Now you've got these two, what will turn out to look like squares. You have got them together, and now what you want to do is chain 1, 2, 3, and now do 3 more double crochets in this same opening. Okay, and there we have the beginning of your whatever project it's going to be. Many people start out using it making blankets, but you can even use it to make dishcloths or scarves or anything. So now we have this V shape. Now what we want to do, we've got the point of one corner of our project, and now this is one end, here's the other end. Whenever you are at the end, you want to chain 6. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and as we've done before, 1, 2, 3, 4, do a double crochet in that chain, double crochet in the next chain, double crochet in the last chain. Okay, now turn, and we find that opening again on the end of our square from the previous row. Do a slip stitch. Now, because we're not on an end, we only chain 3. Now we do 3 double crochets in that opening. Okay, there we go. And then now we find our opening, which is made by our 3 chains actually, from our last square of the previous row. Do a slip stitch, chain up 3, do 3 double crochets in that same opening, and we've got row 3. If you count one square is row 1, these two are row 2, this is row 3. Now we're at the end of that row, so remember on the ends we always do 6 chains. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And whenever we have 6, we count down to the 4th chain from the hook and we do a double crochet. Double crochet in the next chain and a double crochet in the last chain. Now we turn and find that opening of the first square of the previous row, do a slip stitch. Now it's not an end, so we only chain 3, then do 3 more double crochets into that opening. Okay, now we find the opening of our next square. Slip stitch into that. It's not the end, so we only chain 3 and then 3 double crochets in that same opening. And then finally, we find the space at the end of our last square, slip stitch into that, 3 chains, and then 3 more double crochets in that opening. And there we have row 4. And that's how you continue on until you get to the size of blanket that you want. You'll keep going like this until you are halfway through. You get to the halfway point of where you want to start making it smaller, because notice here it just keeps getting larger every time you do another row. Now what I'm going to do is end this video, and then I will have another tutorial on how you actually start going to making it smaller to do the second half of your square for your blanket or your dishcloth. Okay, this is Chris Long at Lakeview Cottage Kids, and that's Corner to Corner.